Hey y'all, it's Michelle from the Hudson Family Homestead. This is the real me. My hair's messed up. It's hot in here in this living room where the fireplace is that we never came in before because it was so cluttered. And since we got Wi-Fi and we got apps, we one day binged on Hoarders. We're like, oh my goodness, we don't want to get like that. So I'm going to show you before. And then I'm going to show you after because I had a 4-day weekend. I was blessed with Thursday, the 3rd, Friday, the 4th, and then today is Saturday. We got church tomorrow. But without further ado, and excuse the way I look, no makeup, no hair. I did brush it this morning, but we've been doing a lot. Okay, this is real. Okay, I'm just going to show you. This is a box that we need to donate, I guess. There's pictures and albums I still need to go through, which that's going to be down the road. But this floor here, you couldn't even walk through. So we're working on it because when my husband went out of work, these are all his tools that were in his truck. And they've been here since. But we also have his man cave that we're working on. We have stuff in our chairs. On the ironing table, for goodness sakes. And you know when was the last time that ironing table was used? I'm afraid to say it might be 2 years ago. And got to dust the piano. Let's see. It's very out of tune. We've talked about selling it. There's the bench. And I went through that too. The seat would not even go down because it was so full of every card, Michelle, just everything. And this was, I've got to let go of this. It's taking up space. This was 17 years ago. My office where I work, I was in a little small area. It was hot. Thank goodness I wasn't going through menopause then. Had wires for the server and everything. On my left side, had hardly no space to sit in a desk. In the kitchen, here was my desk. Kitchen, they had to walk by me. Everybody, and I was there in that office for, I don't know, 5 years maybe. But they bought this for me when I first started back in December of 2007. That's a plant his mom gave me, but I mean, I collect all these little trinkets that his mama gave me. Or I don't even know where half of them came from. There's Christian books. Some of them I hadn't even read. DVDs. Something I made for my son back almost 27 years ago. I mean, there's some stuff there. And so, yeah, I got to go through all of these books. And maybe take some to the church because they have a library and let someone else read it because they're just sitting there collecting dust and I just don't have the time right now to read that. If I'm going to read something, it's going to be God's Word first. And so we want to get this place all cleaned up. This fireplace, I always wanted a fireplace when I was younger, and I said when I get older and have my own home, I want a fireplace. And my baby, we fell in love with this house, even though it's old, needs to be updated. I just love it. And so, yeah, he told me, he said, you want gas or you want real logs? I'm sorry. I like the real thing. I'm just one of those simple country girls. Yeah, so there's stuff over there. It's got to be cleared out. And see the cabinets? Stuff is stuck in there. There's my shofar my daddy gave me. There's stuff that we are collecting and, oh gosh, all in there. And then I keep every Christmas bag that is given to me and I repurpose them. I mean, but this is my desk. I already got, and there was paper all on the floor because it was piled so high it would fall off. I mean, I'm embarrassed to say. I don't know what happened. I don't even know how much was on the last video. But anyhow, there was a pile here. I've already gotten done with that. And so I got to go through all of this. That is my goal for this Saturday. But But let me tell you what, we're getting along on, eventually we're going to redo the master bath. Eventually we're going to redo the master bath. And so we had problems with my shower, and this is an old bathroom. We had problems with the handles on the tub in the hall bath, but I'm not going to show you that bathroom because I hadn't cleaned it. And this one I hadn't cleaned, but I don't care because I just want to show you. We had to, this was where my vanity was, and it was a heavy concrete vanity. Look at look at the wallpaper, and then the flooring is green too. And yeah, so that's, oh, here's some even more different wallpaper. But yeah, I mean, this was an old tongue and groove house, and I don't know, sounds like, my husband says it's like cookie cutter, but this right here is my favorite. Let me back up so you can see it. I told my husband, out of all the stuff in my bathroom here, I loved that. When because it's old. Well, from the 60s, I guess. But you can tell by the mirror. And it's a medicine cabinet. And my husband said, well, maybe we can paint this. And I'm like, no. But I don't know, we might. What do y'all think? Uh-oh. Did one of my lights go out? And it's got a push button back here. I think that's so cool. Yep. Oh, come on, buddy. Maybe it's not screwed in there good. I don't know. Anyhow, there's my makeup mirror. But yeah, the whole 9 years we've been here this month, or June 30th, it was 9 years that we have bought this house. Oh, and look, I used to wear these all the time. You know, the symbol of the fish, and their earrings. Well, I just hung them up there. Yeah, so we're going to look into getting, I don't know what we're going to do. But anyhow, got a little painting there, and then I got little trinkets that his grandmother gave me, and I put them on a shelf, his mama. Yeah, so, okay, let's see. This is so old. I told my husband, I said, you can get rid of that, but please, 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 I want another updated one if that's the case. I mean, I'm not picky. I don't have to have, stuff. I'm not a materialistic person at all. My husband is, though. So, yeah, so that's what's been going on this weekend. Oh, look. All of this stuff. Oops, not that caulking stuff. All of this stuff I got to go through has been not touched in my bathroom. Necklaces his mama gave me. I need to put stuff up on my dresser. Don't mind my room. I need to dust. The ones I wear, put there, and that's my nightly supplements and my ibuprofen. We'll need that after doing all this. But yeah, that's what we've been doing this weekend. But I'll show you pictures when my desk is finished. All right, love you guys. Be blessed. Be encouraged. And I hope that you have your freedom secured in Jesus, through Jesus. If you don't know him, time's running short. All you got to do is say the sinner's prayer, and you can Google it, and I'm sure it'll come up. Pray that, believe it, find you a church, get in the Word, a Bible, and you can go. If you don't have one and you don't have the money for a Bible, you can go to any church, and if you ask them, swallow that pride, go in there and don't be embarrassed. Go visit a church. Once I did, our church, Long Creek Baptist here in Berghoff. We have a nice library of old DVDs of Christian movies or wholesome movies, and all books, that are related to the Lord. Yeah, so anyhow, that's where I'm at. All right, love you guys. Be blessed, be encouraged. Know that we love you here on the homestead, but Jesus, Yeshua, he loves you so much more. Till the next time. Oh, hey, y'all. It is Saturday, July 5th, 2025, and it's about 20 minutes till 6. I am making a Jell-O cake. I'm using a white cake mix, but I used whole eggs, not egg whites, so it looks a little yellow, but it's supposed to be white. And then I got raspberry Jell-O, poked holes, poured the raspberry Jell-O on top, and now it's sitting in the fridge till about 8 o'clock. And then I'll take it out, and I'm going to take blue food coloring and mix it in the Cool Whip and put that on top. That's the most refreshing, moist summer cake you can ever make. Try it. Jell-O poke cake. Or Jell-O poke cake, or just Jell-O cake. Anyhow, I've made a mess, but I'm also now making supper for tonight, and we're having, let me turn this around. All right, finally I got it. That's what happens when you're like in your middle-aged years. All right, so that is homemade meatloaf, and I gotta let it bake for 40 minutes, and then let it sit, for a little bit. 10 minutes, I think. But I wanted to show you the progress I got on. Oops, don't want you to see all that. All right, this is what I have gotten complete. I still got to go through this pile, got to go through all them papers. Not today or anytime soon, but I need to go through those drawers, and those drawers. And then I've got stuff that I picked with other grandkids through the years. Got them in the box here to decide that. And then I got a pile there and I got a pile there. But I'm really proud of myself because I have let go of some things that I don't know why. I know I'll never read them. And it's like, why am I holding on to them? Oh, it irritates me. So I spent a good 2 hours going through paperwork. Oh my goodness. So now I'm so tired, my back hurts. But yeah, I think it looks really a lot better. Hey, progress, not perfection, right? That's what I'm learning, working on. Hubby's out with the, I guess he's going to try to mow the grass before Tropical Storm Chantal comes through, but I think it's going to miss us and go up. But anyhow, y'all have a blessed 4th of July. Know that we love you here on the Hudson Family Homestead, but Jesus, Yeshua, loves you so much more. Till the next time.